Alrighty guys, so jumping back onto the tier list as we've got two new characters and yeah, just kind of want to reamp and change things up a little bit now that we've had our hands on the game, experience using some of these characters and just kind of seeing how the state of global is with how things are at the very beginning, of course, and people utilizing the low rarity characters to their advantage and it kind of, I guess, working to their to their advantage, you know. So with that, you know, I'm just gonna drop Marky down because yeah, things have gone south with that character, let's just say that. Yeah, Fishgold, I'm gonna drop you down. Good support. I don't, yep, no, you're going up definitely. Say what you will, but this man is the MVP in terms of RNG stunning, and yeah, I just gotta love it. Inumaki I was gonna drop, but I'll leave my A. I mean, he's not too bad when it comes to having yellow coverage in terms of me. Well, yeah, maybe if you don't have Kugisaki, then you can resort to that. Okay, you're a beast of a character. Don't sleep on the low rarity. By the way, the two free characters I've kind of put in the tier list rather than having their own little free section. They're both good, so I'm just going to put them in A. That's where they deserve to be. Whereas, what other changes would I be making? I think for the most part, that is kind of where actually, let me drop you back here. I think for the most part, boys, this is kind of where I will be placing everybody. Just called Drew. Oh, wait, Mekamaru, you're good. Let me put you up to high B. I mean, you could, no, I'll leave Nanami at A and I'll put Mekamaru at B, so that's very suitable. Drop you there. You can go in the you can go one above actually because you're a pretty decent support. And I think that is kind of where I'm feeling very comfortable. I know Panda might no, I like Panda at S. I mean, then again, you could drop him down to A, but as a tank, I'll keep him at S as keeping in mind with the rolls. Okay, so I think that's kind of where I would actually hold on a minute. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, okay, there we go. Boom. Alright, I think that is kind of where I would leave things in terms of the tier list. Just kind of changing a few things around. Now, we've got two characters to place in. We've got Junpei and we've got, obviously, the new Fushiguro, of course. With all that being said, so, as you guys know, this is my EU account. And, wait for it. Your boy singled him. Your boy singled him. Now, another thing which I want to show you guys. This account is cooked. This account, are you guys seeing this? 118 pulls. This is 30 plus K cubes gone into this banner, and I have not pulled him. I pulled two Kugisakis, that's why she's at +2. I pulled a one Gojo, of course. I am cooked. This account is cooked. So I am screwed. I've literally spent every time I get like 300, I'm like single. You know, I decided like, maybe I can get a cheeky multi, you know, SR above guaranteed. Okay, I got cooked. I got genuinely cooked. That being said, this is the big reason why I'm so afraid for the movie banner, because I'm just like, I spent 30 plus K for him. Just imagine how the movie like the fact that I can't even go for guarantee, and when the next banner releases, like I'm absolutely screwed. I might have to swipe. I ain't gonna lie, your boy might have to for the one time. I mean, it doesn't really matter on the EU account. I'm not gonna swipe on my main free-to-play account, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. But anywho, yes, we have got one of the newest characters, and I'm gonna be honest, boys, mid AF. To be honest, with them releasing two banners together, I kind of get it. I kind of understand why they did what they did. It's because no one's summoning for him. No one is summoning for Junpei, and it makes complete sense. Low-key, the only good thing about this character and why I'm actually grateful for pulling him is that he sets up my Gojo and Kugisaki in terms of allowing them to do more curse damage. That is it. It's basically... Okay, so the SR variant of him sets up physical attackers, hence why whenever I utilize him on my free-to-play account, it's more to set up Naname, of course, right? That's kind of how I utilize it. So it's just like, I guess the SR version of him, but it's been like, hey, if you got cursed attackers, I can help you guys out. So it's so bad. Like that is the only reason, and that's the reason that I'm gonna stick with, to say that the only reason why they released this man and his SSR variant to help out the cursed attackers is the fact that he wasn't getting any sales, because no one was pulling for him, because there's absolutely no need for this character. Don't get me wrong, I YOLO singled him through the tickets that I got from the event, right? Because obviously from my EU account, I'm re-grinding all the events. So I was over the moon. Don't get me wrong, I was happy the fact that I pulled him, because the role to provide support to my 2 best attacking characters, oh, I'll take that all day long. And especially me getting dupes onto them, if I can furthermore get the enemy's debuff in terms of getting some, what do you call it, dropping their cursed resistance, happy days for me. But overall, boys, I'm gonna keep it plain and simple. This character is the definition of support mid. Well, no, the character is mid. The support play is fantastic. Outside of that, that's it. I'm not being funny. Probably be. Not being funny. This is why I said that even as Wales, there was actually no real point to actually pull for him. I am so sure that this is the only reason why they dropped Fushiguro so early, because this man was bringing nothing to the table. Fushiguro is also a yellow type. I mean, this is technically a nice little glow up, to be fair, but in terms of the support play that he's playing, Fushiguro is way better. That has to be the reason. That's the only reason I could think of. Compared to what his role is, it's somewhat similar to Fushiguro, but Fushiguro is way better in terms of increasing that damage as well as doing damage himself. It has to be. That's the only reason why we had the update happening 3 days apart, because developers knew, like, oh god, yeah, we ain't gonna make anything from this man. We want the beginning update or the beginning release launch of JJK to be somewhat impactful. This man ain't bringing nothing for us. If anything, you know what they should have done? Day 1 launch, they should have put him in the general banner. No joke, they should have done that. Because for him to be a separate update, it was boring. Like, don't get me wrong, the event is fantastic, but like, okay, I am working on this man way too much, but like, hey, I'm only speaking the truth. Okay, that's enough of God damn, I'm going so crazy into Junpei. I gotta let that man rest. He's mid, but yeah, Fushiguro of course has claimed victories. What? Well, technically victories. Has claimed lives. That is right. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about people summoning, spending their 30k, spending their 40k, and not even pulling the man. It has happened. Although to the people that have pulled him on a single, I've seen you guys, and the first multi, I hate you, but at the same time, congratulations. Now, truth be told, this character is so good, even the JP players are suggesting for people to try their luck. And as much as I want to say Yuta is the better option, which he is, technically, for the accounts, like, I can't even blame people for not for wanting to go for this Fushiguro, because he's good. He's good. I am fighting back the temptation. Me and my friend are. We're both free to play. We are fighting back the temptation. But from what I've seen global-wise, people are having an absolute blast with this character. When it comes to the score event for the newest event for the Fushiguro, once you beat everything, him and Kukusaki together, you can quite easily achieve that 5 million. And yeah, that's exactly what people are utilizing it for. So lucky you. I have no yellow characters to use from, and so I am struggling. Well, to anyone else who's in my position, we're struggling. But yeah, this Fushiguro, when it comes to that incomplete domain expansion, that is where things truly kick off, and then you've got 4 turns of just obliterating your enemy by doing some ridiculous amount of damage. If they are weak to yellow typing, then it's pretty much a GG at that point. In terms of a support play type character with damage boosting, this is him. This is it. This is the character. In terms of obviously he himself holding his own, he's also doing that. Overall, with what this character is bringing to the table, I see what the developers are doing, and I get why they released them early, because this is one hell of a trap banner, if you ask me. If their plan is to drop the movie banner next, which I hope it is, this is one hell of a trap banner to drop, because I mean, you've got the 100% stun, decreases all enemies down by 30%. Again, this is level 1. Like getting this bad boy to level 10, his ultimate, because that's kind of where all the big debuffs and buffs actually kick up, right? Because you need the ultimate to be applied for you to then just have your way with the enemy, of course, because that then boosts up all the other skills, of course. Yeah, it's hard to say no. I know for a fact all the whales and those that are pay to win are doing their absolute best to get their hands on this man. So in terms of the game making money, yeah, this Fushiguro is going to have a nice little turnaround in terms of making some 7 figures easily. Well, helping to make that 7, potentially 8 figures, who knows. So I think it's kind of like a no-brainer on where we're putting this man. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to put him SS. Like there's no other place to put him with how crazy good of a character he is, in terms of his role being mainly for the support side of things, with what he can boost and accomplish for our DPS characters. But then at the same time, he himself does possess some good DPS damage. So it's just like 2 for the price of 1. So it's kind of, imagine him and Yaga together. Ooh. Yo, Kugisaki's ultimate will probably hit over 1 million, low key. No, she will hit over 1 million. What am I on about? She will.